Hey y'all, it's Queen Antoinette, and I wanted to talk about music business. For one, shout out to AZ. You know, AZ been doing their thing. I've been watching. I might be at home with 5 kids, but you know, I'm still involved. I'm at every event in spirit, in my soul, and I'm rooting for AZ. I'm praying for AZ, and I'm grateful to see AZ on the rise because it's been a long time coming. But anyways, I want to talk to my artists. So if you're an artist, you don't need a record deal, okay? You don't need that $1 million record deal, because those record labels, they're just getting that money from the bank, and then they're making you pay it back with your blood, sweat, and tears. So put yourself on. You know, you're, as an artist, you're a business. So I want you to start seeing yourself as not just an artist, but as a real business entity, separate from your personal entity. Okay? Get an EIN number, open up a business account, create a business Facebook page and a business Instagram page. That will give you insights on, you know, who your target audience is, who you should be promoting to. You know, you can also promote from a business page. You can't do that from a personal page. You can't promote your merchandise or your music. Well, you can promote your music, but I mean, well, no, you can't promote your music. You have to do it on a business page if you want to get sponsored. So I suggest you do that first, and then get an EIN number and open up a business account. Start tracking your miles, start tracking all those, you know, clothes that you buy, and all the weave and the nails, and start tracking all that stuff so that you can deduct it from your business tax, whatever. I haven't got to that part yet, but it does feel good to have a separate entity. I actually created 2 LLCs. One is for Queen Antoinette, and the other one is for my childcare business, Mother of Pearls. I charge $40 a day if anybody needs childcare. But anyways, by doing this, you look more professional. Also, get a logo. You know, make sure it's the right colors. I really didn't look into the logo colors when I made mine, but I'm just stick with it. I mean, this is how you're gonna brand yourself. People may not remember your face, but they will definitely remember your logo when they see it. Every big business has a logo. They brand themselves. You know, that's how you stand out above everyone else. You need a specific logo, so when people see that logo, they know that's you, they know that's your music, they know that's your business, you know. And more people will start to, you know, take you more serious, and then you'll start wanting to build business credit. You know, make sure your personal credit is in order. You know, if you gotta work 9 to 5 for a couple years to get your money up, get your business up, get you some personal credit cards, then go ahead and do that. You know, it's okay to take a step back, to take a step forward. I had to work for years to be at a point where I can make money doing my music. I wouldn't step on anybody's stage unless I knew I was gonna get paid for it. So, and that's another thing. You want to make sure you have an ASCAP, or there's another one. I think it's a BMI number. I'm not sure, but I know ASCAP. I have an ASCAP. And so when I perform, I register all of my performances, and I get paid for them. And now that I'm a business, I can start deducting like the expenses from my performances, like travel, and you know, if I had to buy clothes or, you know, stuff like that. You want to get your money back. You want to get your money back from putting money into a music video, because this stuff is not cheap. Being an artist is not cheap. Going to the studio is not cheap. Videos ain't cheap. Clothes ain't cheap. If you really want to make money with your music, it's not going to be cheap. And you want to make sure you're getting your money back from, you know, when all of these expenses, because can get really expensive. So make sure you're not cheating yourself out there as an artist. Make sure you're not just an artist. Make sure you're also a business and you're getting your money back that you're putting into yourself, because it will be pretty much, you'll be losing more money than you're making, and there's no point in that. You know, what's the point of being an artist if you're losing more money than you're making? So anyways, back to the credit part. So you're gonna get your credit up, right? You got your EIN number, you created your business. I went on eFile and created my business, and here is everything that you will need and that they will give you. Okay, so this is my business, Queen Antoinette. I filed it really nicely. This is my articles of organization. You're gonna need this, like if you're trying to get a loan or for your business, or you're trying to buy a car in your business name. They're gonna ask for this stuff, so you want to make sure it's filed nicely, and it's really just, you know, making sure you look good on paper so that you can get the funds that you need to operate as an artist. So you won't have to go to a big time record label. You know, you can go to the bank yourself and get the money. You don't need that. You don't need no record label. So that's all. Okay, so I went over the articles of organization. Then they're going to give you an operating agreement. You can pay $84 and they'll give you the articles of organization, or you can pay $284 and they'll give you your own EIN, articles of organization, operating agreement, all that good stuff. Then the statement of organization, and then my EIN number is back there. And then I have all my ASCAP information, and you're gonna need a Brad Street, a DUNS number if you're serious, if you are serious about getting funds for your business, for being an artist. Get a DUNS number. Wait, what is it called again? Shit. It's called a Duns and Bradstreet number. So I'm gonna just cover up my information and show you the name of Duns and Bradstreet. Okay, so you're gonna want to apply for that, and they're gonna ask for all this stuff that I just showed you. So make sure you download all the files that you need. Make sure you put it somewhere, because you're gonna need that to build your business credit. So after you've done all this stuff as an artist, okay, now it's time to start getting money. Start looking for people that's gonna fund you. And I will start with Capital One. If you get a Bank of America account, they might work with you a little more. I didn't go with Bank of America, but I should have went with Bank of America because I already have a personal Bank of America account, and they, you know, they're willing to help you more when you're a customer already. But I went with Capital One. They approved me for a Capital One Spark business card. I'm going to show you just the name on it. Okay. So this is my, this is my Capital One business card. It's got a $500 credit limit on it. I did use my personal information, like my personal income, so make sure you just, you know, have money, you know, you're ready for that next step. If not, just, you know, promote your music and see if that's where you really want to go. Start with doing videos, you know, see if people are feeling you, and if this is something you want to do to take it even further. If you're serious about it, you know, because banks, they will give you the money, you know, as long as, if you're responsible with your personal credit, they'll give you money, you know, to be an artist, to do your music, and so for promoting and for equipment and all that good stuff. So maybe even be able to find some grants, but for right now, I'm just working on the business side. You know, what am I trying to say? Okay, I'm separating my personal assets from my business assets for Queen Antoinette and for Mother of Pearls, and I'm working on building credit so that I'm able to, you know, start getting funds for maybe vehicles and for, you know, a better microphone, stuff like that, for clothes, for better videos, you know, videos that people are actually gonna watch, you know, put money into music that people are actually gonna listen to, you know, just make sure you're a straight legit artist, like you know, like one of these record label artists, you know, just know that the banks got the money. Your job doesn't have the money. Nobody really has the money. The banks is the ones with the money. The banks is the ones that is allowing your employer to be able to pay you. So remember that. Remember that when you're starting out as a business, you can get the money that you need to pay people to do what you need to be a successful business. You know, there's no way that you can fail when you create good credit for yourself. So go ahead and do that. Do that first. Start thinking of yourself as a business. Start building business credit. Open up a business account, and you know, it's only going to be up from there. You know, your employers know that. These people don't just wake up with the money for a big ass building and to be able to hire 100 people. That's not, it don't add up to me. It's the banks. They're getting the money from the banks to fund their businesses, and that's why it's so successful. And the record labels are doing the same thing with these artists. They're building a business, they're going to the banks, they're getting millions of dollars, and then they're giving you these millions of dollars that your ass have to pay back, and they taking a cut out of it. So you can do that yourself. You can go to the banks yourself, get the millions of dollars, put yourself on as an artist, make your own money back, and you don't have to give nobody a cut out of it. That's how it should be, okay? So if you do these things, you should be successful. You know, it is what it is. I've been doing music for a long time, very long time, and I don't see myself going around it or doing anything else. I keep coming back to the same thing. No matter how hard I try to escape, I'm still doing music. So this is what I decided to make my business as, and I love children, so that my daycare is my backup business. You know, I'm not exactly licensed yet, but I am allowed to take care of up to 4 children without a license, and I'm CPR and first aid certified. I have all my certs from being working in a group home for 5+ years, taking care of my grandmother for 5+ years. So all in all, I've been in the caregiving field for about 10+ years, while also still working on my music. I tried to run from it though. Like I really tried to run from my music. Like I tried to think of doing anything else but music. Like it's like a gift, and I hate to say it, it's a gift and a curse. Like I just want to do music without the drama. I just want people to listen and people to be inspired. You know, I just want my music to speak. I don't like having to try so hard or to get the recognition that I deserve. You know, I just want to sing. I want to sing. I love singing. You know, never did I think I would have to do it to make a living for myself. But it is what it is. We're all here destined to do something, and we can't run from it, or we'll just keep coming back to it. You know, I tried to start a daycare. I tried to I worked for my grandma for 4 years. She died. So I said, okay, forget it. I'll just work in the group home. 5 years later, it went out of business. Worked for another group home. Didn't work out. And, you know, start fixing credit. It's not what I'm really passionate about, but I mean, I'll do it. I like doing taxes, so I did that. You know, I still do tax returns for close friends and family. But all in all, deep down inside, I'm meant to be doing music. I'm meant to sing, you know, and there's no way around that. Alright, y'all, I just wanted to share with y'all a little bit of business information when it comes to your music and what you should be doing. But it's Queen Antoinette. Stay blessed.